Yeah, bro, I killed him.
6ix9ine just sat down with an Atlanta OG by the name of Big Bank. If you haven't heard of him, he's the one who conducted the only interview with Young Thug after Young Thug's snitching allegations came out. Now, Big Bank is highly respected in Atlanta, and I'm going to be honest with you, in my opinion, 6ix9ine absolutely destroys him through this conversation by pointing out the hypocrisy, by pointing out the contradictions of how not just Big Bank, but the entire hip-hop community will side with their favorite rat while everyone turned on 6ix9ine for doing the exact same thing.
So why you wake up with on your mind? That's what I want to know.
When I wake up, right? I don't wake up with on my mind. I wake up me responding to right? I'm from New York. I feel like a lot of rappers, they wake up and mention 6ix9ine. They not from New York. When Meek Mill mentioned me, right? When Meek Mill mentioned me, he not from New York. When Lil Durk mentioned me, he not from New York. When King Von mentioned me, he not from New York. When 21 Savage mentioned me, he not from New York.
I'll say this off top. That's a cop-out. Saying, why do you wake up with black people on your mind, when really what you're getting at is, why are you talking about us? You're Mexican. You should only be talking about your people. He's in hip-hop. Hip-hop has been for every...
All right, so you got 6ix9ine and Big Bank. To me, I don't even know why Big Bank did the interview. That's just my opinion. That's like saying we're going to mix hell with heaven. There's rules in heaven that promotes heaven. There's rules in hell that promotes hell. Two worlds aren't supposed to collide. Now, it's a lot of street hypocrisy. We all know that. The street, they got a lot of things. A lot of people say that they standing on man time and code and XYZ, and it don't really be that. You know, that it's called selective politicking. So basically, what one person do, depending on what he adds to your life, you could sweep under the rug, or you could, you know what I'm saying, look the other way. So there's a lot of BS in the street politics. But when you come time for, if you're a content creator and then you're applying the street tactics to being a content creator, to me, your days are numbered. You're doomed to fail. Those worlds don't mix. There's rules in the content creation world that's going to supersede the rules in the streets. Leave your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think about this one. Let me know what y'all thought about the interview. We're going to react to the interview. A lot of influencers are reacting to it, so we're going to react to them reacting. And let me know who killed this situation. Y'all on 6ix9ine side, or y'all on Big Bank side, or did 6ix9ine really just expose the industry? Like, y'all just hypocrites. And is Atlanta really Ratlanta? Because there's a lot of things surfacing. It's like, damn, is everybody telling in Atlanta? Damn, Atlanta may be lukewarm right now. God damn. But leave your thoughts down below. I really would like to know what you think. Let's go on to let's go on to the next one. Let's see what Charleston White had to say about this one.
Big Banks, 6ix9ine, probably go down in history as one of the most legendary sit-downs in ultimate defeat of the gangster rap culture. I gotta say it. I gotta say it. The 6ix9ine interview with Big Banks is the ultimate defeat of the hip-hop gangster culture. We might can go back to start having rap artists like Kool Moe Dee, dancing rappers like LL Cool J.
So let's just go off of Charleston White's word and just play a couple clips from that interview from Big Bank and Tekashi 6ix9ine and show y'all exactly why Charleston White is saying exactly what he's saying. Do I feel like this? No, I don't, because I feel like it was a lot of lies and no pushback towards Tekashi 6ix9ine towards this interview. But there is a couple clips that actually agree with what Charleston White is saying, and here go those clips.
2-3 hours of Young Thug standing there talking to police. That's telling or not?
You say what?
The fuck you mean? Did he say what? You heard what that man asked you. But
What you said, what? Is he the spokesman for Atlanta or something? Because this don't look good. This don't look good at all. I think 6ix9ine to me was damn near victorious on this one. I think 6ix9ine on that one was damn near victorious with this one. Because it just goes to show what's really happening in this world. Like, to me, 6ix9ine, he crushed them on this one. Now, do I agree with 6ix9ine politics? Hell no, I don't. But as far as a content creator, from a content creator perspective, kind of crushed him on this one. He crushed him.
So from a viewer perspective, because 6ix9ine played this clip before he got into 21 Savage and before he started to talk about 21 Savage, he played this clip. And people got to see what Big Bang is trying to police how 6ix9ine speak about 21 Savage. He's trying to shut down the conversation. Man, I ain't here to speak about nobody else. But he allowed 21 Savage and others to speak on 6ix9ine. Now, when 6ix9ine started to grill Big Bang about 21 Savage, Big Bang looked crazy because 6ix9ine provided the information, put it on the screen. And there was a point where 6ix9ine asked Big Bang to read what's on the screen, and Big Bang deliberately skipped over the part that would make 21 Savage look crazy.
Does 21 Savage have a U visa? How is he in the United States right now? Right? 21 Savage is here off a U visa. You know what's a U visa? This is the definition of a U visa. As of October 2023, 21 Savage, Shia bin Abraham Joseph, is a lawful permanent resident of the United States, successfully resolving his long-standing immigration saga. While he reportedly filed for a U visa, what the f is a U visa? While he reportedly filed for a U visa in 2017, following a 2013 shooting incident. His legal status was ultimately adjusted.
Damn. So he went after No Savage, Gucci Man, Young Thug, Gunna, T.I., just to name a few. And he had some points on it. It's like, y'all obviously seen these people on Candy Camera. All you got to do is read the statements. And they're letting you know that they sat down with these people, allegedly. They sat down with these people. But since they make so much money or they have so much influence, y'all turn the opposite way. But y'all so worried about when I did what I did, I'm being grilled. I'm being kicked out of the whole rapping circle, or they're just picking on me saying that, hey, I'm the only one that's doing this when y'all doing the same thing I'm doing. 6ix9ine kind of got a point there. Now, I ain't choosing sides, but the truth is the truth. He has one hell of a point there. One hell of a point, if you ask me. What y'all think? We're going to see what the world thinking about this one, because to me, this was as wild as it gets, if you ask me. Just if you ask me. This was as wild as it gets.
Just ain't processing it.
You saying he was a victim?
I mean, he's
a lot of people be victims who have suffered from certain crimes.
Okay,
basically,
now,
right?
but don't finish there. This is the key word right here. Read that slowly for me. Now read it out loud. Let people and
physical abuse or
physical abuse, mental or physical abuse, and are helpful to law enforcement in the investigation of what, you gonna ignore that? That's what he got right now.
Look at him. He just said he don't want to read. He don't want to read the rest of the definition of a U visa because
he don't want to read it because it's gonna make him look like he bagging his own man. Like he gotta go back to Atlanta at the end of the day. Let's be like, bro, did you have to do all that? Well, 6ix9ine paid you to be there. So that must be one thing about that almighty money. Boy, that almighty money will have you do some strange things, some things that you'd be like, damn, bro, why didn't you do the interview? But he paid me to do the interview, my guy. What was I supposed to do? Leave the money on the table? Boy, money exposed a lot of things, man. That's why I tell people, get your money up. Find a way to make some money. Forget what they talking about. Create your own damn rules when you got the money, man.
makes his homie look bad. And this is the contradiction 6ix9ine's pointing out. The man read the whole top half of the paragraph. We know Bank can read. He ain't stupid. And he refused to read the rest of that paragraph because he will not accept anything that makes his people look bad. And this is the whole reason 6ix9ine wanted to have this sit down to point out these contradictions in real time.
Like, you can't even talk about these
man,
niggas, bro. I don't want to. I'm trying to ask you questions.
Nah, but I know, Bank. But listen to me. I know it's hard to believe. I know it's like tough. I know it's like, damn, like I don't want now looking into this. 21 Savage here on a U visa. Y'all is not like that. They not.
You
now
think you like that though? I'm asking.
Yeah, you know why?
Why?
Because I'm the only nigga that did what I did, right? Sat on that stand and came out and wore it. I came out and said,
is you really wearing it though?
There's no way that 6ix9ine isn't wearing it. I mean, I remember when he first came home and like TMZ or whoever were walking up to him and like, yo, how does it feel to have ratted or investigated or whoever? It might have been just like a random fan that asked him. He was like, oh, I feel like Batman, you know, putting away bad people and shit. He's always worn it. And that's the difference between him and a lot of other rappers. A lot of these other rappers will deny it to this day that what they did was snitching versus he flat out said it. And he knew there's nothing I can do to change people's minds. I'm just going to embrace this shit. But then he weaponized it and said, okay, if y'all are going to come down on me this hard for being a rapper that snitched, I'm going to point out all of these other rappers that snitched and let's see if y'all pick and choose, which they did. 6ix9ine.
And that's the problem. That's the selective politicking. If one rules apply in the street and it don't apply to a certain individual, then the code has been broken. The code has been hacked. The code, it ain't no longer code no more. So that's the hypocrisy in the streets. To me, the streets full of hypocrites. Hypocrite tactics. Well, you gotta keep it real, dog, with this side and do all this and do all that. Ain't nobody keeping it real with nothing. Once their back against the wall, you're gonna see who keeping it real and who not, who got their own intentions. Or when that money that money go live, you're gonna see everybody start switching up. Why? Because everybody got their own interests in the streets. It's all about you. It ain't about us. The street code to me right now is all about you. It ain't about us. So people gonna do whatever is best for what? For their interests. That's it. They're gonna do whatever's best for their interest, not for what's best for the crowd or the crew or the group, which means that it's over with. It means it's over with.
6ix9ine destroyed and exposed Big Bank and the hypocrisy of the streets in his recent interview they just did. The reason why it was so bad for Big Bank is because 6ix9ine cornered Big Bank and put him in a situation where he had to defend the indefensible. Big Bank's kind of opened himself up to what was to come when the first question out of his mouth to 6ix9ine was, why do 6ix9ine wake up thinking about other men? Those other men were 21 Savage, Young Thug, and Atlanta rappers who criticize him.
First off, we're gonna get right into it. Why you wake up with niggas on your mind? That's what I want to know.
So I got this. So
that was definitely a sneak diss. That was definitely a sneak diss. But you know, it's clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? I think he just reacting to what people been saying about him, and he got the right to react. And that's it. You can't do something to somebody and then judge how they react, even if he going overboard. Does he take things overboard? Hell yeah, but that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing at all.
Like, it still got to give you something like a debt of like gratitude.
So,
like,
Joe, for the next 5 minutes, right? For the next interview,
stop.
No,
man.
no. For the next 5 minutes, you said cut the antics.
No.
Antics,
I want you to still.
Let me act like how you want me to act. No,
I don't want you to act how you want to act, bro. Let's finish the interview. What I'm telling you is,
nah, but what?
yeah, keep doing that, so I can talk, goddamn. What I'm telling you is, bro, listen. Certain people, bro, when you start all that, the message get hidden in that. Like, I wouldn't have heard you if you was talking all loud when you was telling me about that. I automatically shut it off. You get what I'm saying? So if you're making your point, make your point clear enough for me to get. When you go to doing, bro, that's cap.
Yeah, I feel you.
Bro, I hope this make it do 100 million views, brother.
But that's how act when you interview them. Yeah, nah.
Bro, why do you give a f?
Let me be me. Why do you give how I act?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me.
Yeah. He definitely making sense on that one. He definitely. It's like, let's just say, Bank got to take his L on this one. Bank got to take his L on this one because, as far as narrative, 6ix9ine still got his message out. This was a 2-hour interview. He got his message out. There was a lot of yelling back and forth, and it showed even Banks himself was a hypocrite on a certain situation or was confused, or he said, nah. Then he said, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Nah. But yeah, that's true. Nah. But yeah, that makes sense too. You get what I'm saying? So to me, the winners go to 6ix9ine on this one. It gotta go to him. On this.
How long was that interrogation video?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Thug with this one.
That interrogation video was 2-3 hours
Like,
of Young Thug standing there talking to police. That's telling or not?
You say what?
How long was that interrogation?
you heard exactly what the band said, man. you knew exactly what the man said. That's crazy work.
Anyway, I'm already thinking ain't loyal anyway, even if they is. You gotta prove loyalty, bro. That shit ain't no word. You gotta prove it, and you can turn into a tomorrow. You can be loyal to me all these days, and tomorrow you decide to be a. So that shit come with it. So I'm already looking for that. It's like that's your first time. So you jumped out the porch and jumped right in that shit with them. You didn't understand what you were getting yourself into. Just giving them a break. No, you didn't, bro. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't, bro. No, you didn't.
So you
that shit was all a game to you, bro.
So you telling me the streets, yo, there's no loyalty in it.
No, there's not.
It's not?
No.
So that's a norm to you.
That's a norm. Anyway, I'm already thinking.
And that goes to you to prove this point again. You done prove this point again. You prove this point again, man. It's like, when Banks relook at this, he's gonna be like, damn, dog.
That's yes or no.
Who came out and said, yeah, I did what I did?
That's accountability. You feel like that's your accountability?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, accountability.
I'm just asking.
Accountability is what I did. My thing is like, yeah, I told, but these niggas was sleeping with my baby mom, stealing millions, kidnapping me. They did all of this. That's accountability. I said it on the first live when I came home. I wore it. This is what you call no accountability. We knew Gunna wasn't no gangster when he told the first time and we swept it under the rug. You call that accountability?
But Gunna ain't tell no first time.
Oh, he didn't?
No.
Nah. Bank, if you was the killer and if you was the killer and the they got cousin is on Crime Stoppers painting the picture.
I did that said them niggas got tell it.
What you say?
If I was in jail and I was the killer, I'd be saying them trying to tell on me.
So we knew Gunna wasn't no gangster when he told the
everybody
first time.
Knew that though. That shit been out. That
but you just said Gunna didn't rap.
I ain't think he did.
Yo,
I ain't never listened to it, bro. I'm gonna keep it a break. I ain't never listened to that shit.
All right, so what you think about?
But that's all
right, Bank. So what you
bro?
think?
You keep on trying. Bro, I don't want to keep hearing that shit, bro.
Why?
Rich, I don't want to keep seeing that shit.
All right, yo, Bank.
I don't want to keep seeing that shit.
So listen,
they're keeping it a brick, bro.
So Bank,
that's yes or no?
Who came out and said, yeah, I did what I did?
That's accountability. You feel like that's your accountability?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me, accountability.
I'm just asking.
Accountability is what I did. My thing is like, yeah, I told, but these niggas was sleeping with my baby mom, stealing millions, kidnapping me. They did all of this. That's accountability. I said it on the first live when I came home. I
6ix9ine. Boom. Probably go down in history as one of the most legendary sit-downs in ultimate defeat of the gangster rap culture. I gotta say it. I gotta say it. The 6ix9ine interview with Big Banks is the ultimate defeat of the hip-hop gangster culture. We might can go back to start having rap artists like Cool Mo D, dancing rappers like LL Cool J. Huh?
I got a lash appointment at 1, so you want to take me? Or
Oh, I'm gonna let you take the car.
Okay. It's gonna take like 3 hours.
Okay. Okay. No, I'll probably take you.
Yeah,
So
it's only 15 minutes.
okay, so check this out, right? 6ix9ine is 6ix9ine has a production team. He has a production mind. He's very skilled. He's very tactical in interviews and in editing and putting out. The nigga good. His team gonna make you sense. Man, the nigga good. He know how to control his narrative. He been trying to sit down with the rap world. He been trying to sit down in the rap world. They been shunning him. They wouldn't let him in. Mexican boy. But you gotta think, homie, the Mexican boy came and played to the fullest. Came and played.
Now, this is what Charleston White got to say about the situation. But, and this is a side topic, I think that's one of his daughters or somebody asking him a nail appointment a lash appointment at that takes 3 hours. What lash appointment take 3 hours? What type of lashes you putting in? All the lashes in the world? I mean, I get you a woman, I'd be like, it takes 6 hours for everything. But hey, that's just a side note. 3 hours? Woman, like, what are you guys doing nowadays? What y'all doing nowadays with these lash appointments? That's taking 3 hours. Now, I'm not in y'all business, but damn, that's a lot. What are y'all finding the rarest lashes in the world? How many pounds of lashes is you gonna put on? I mean, y'all be looking good when y'all put it on, don't get me wrong, but yikes. Beauty is beauty, I guess.
To the fullest, putting on. So check in, right? He grew up with niggas. He done took on us, nigga. Come being real with us. So when he give up the niggas, he take his lick. He don't run from the shame of telling. He don't run from it. He come out and say, man, I did this. He take his lick like a man. He don't come back and still try to be a street. He come take his lick and say, I done fell from grace. Nobody in the hip-hop world embraced it. They were trying to spit on it because had nobody been caught snitching yet. The Woody tapes ain't came out yet. None of that. But niggas, we real niggas. When have the Mexican ever been wrong for telling on the nigga? Because when the Mexican go to the feds, the Mexican cartel, the Mexican plug, all of them tell on one another. So let me bring you back to America. The Mexican nigga plug, the Mexican that fuck with the niggas, always tell on the niggas. Give up the mayates. So when they go to the feds and they get with they Mexican people and they show their paperwork and they gave up a mayate, they don't get a snitch label. SA don't get a snitch label for giving up the mayate. He didn't give up a vato, home. He didn't give up a vato, home. He gave up the mayates. The mayates was stupid for letting the vato in with the mayates because the vatos don't let the mayates in with them. So So the Mexicans been giving up the mayates. So he didn't break no codes in his world. All he ever wanted was to come sit down and let's talk about facts. That's why he keeps saying, I walk shit down, facts, because y'all wouldn't never let him bring the facts to y'all media platform. Or if y'all did, y'all tried to shame them, y'all tried to ridicule, y'all moved the goalpost for other people. So I remember telling Banks a year ago, say, Banks, you either a street nigga or you go do journalism. You can't be a journalist media nigga with these street rules and principles. He said,
That's one thing I agree with Charleston on that one. And I agree with him on the fact that when you messing with the Hispanics or that type of crowd, they got loyalty to their people. They don't really have loyalty to us. But we just say black people in general, we always keep our arms open for every race. And we wonder why we get effed over, because the laws of power don't work the same. See, gaining power is two different things. Power is a different structure. Power, you got to move differently. Power, you keep everything inside. Nothing comes in. You know what's going out. So as far as structure, our structure has been infiltrated for a long time. And we keep making the same mistakes over and over and over and over again. The Mexicans going to be loyal to the Mexican. The whites going to be loyal to the whites. The Muslim or a certain group going to be loyal. The Asians going to be loyal to the Asians. And that's just what it is. But the black, we ain't even loyal to the blacks. We loyal to everybody else but us. Y'all get the difference? Leave your thoughts down below. I just want to make sure y'all get the difference. It's a big difference. And once again, you can't be street and a content creator and mix both worlds, because the rules don't apply. It's conflicting.
man, I'm not in the street, but I'm saying, Banks, you still got the residue because some of the codes you still honor. You won't call 911. You won't ever say it's all right for somebody to call the police, Banks. But as a journalist, as a media person, you have to be able to say that on camera in front of the world. You have to, homie, to be able to grow, or you put yourself with this glass ceiling, is what I told him. So I saw the interview, and I'm just going to say 6ix9ine is a master classman.
Yeah.
It's hard to tango with him if you ain't got facts. He's been preparing for this. He's been waiting for this moment to come talk to us and tell the black people, and ain't nobody done it. He's been doing it through streaming. He's been doing it through Vlad, but he finally got a big black face like a Charlemagne or a Banks to sit down with and get his lick back. And boy, when I tell you, did he get his lick back? Ooh, not only did he shame the culture, he kind of somewhat embarrassed my boy Banks, man. Ran circles around my guy. Because my guy came with honor, integrity, codes, morals, and principles on an entertainment stage, and looked it bad. Did he look unintelligent? No, he didn't. This is what happened, my nigga. And this is what I commend Banks for, having the courage, for one. Step out your comfort zone, make yourself vulnerable, nigga. Because you was very vulnerable. You looked vulnerable up there. The seat had you looking small. You wouldn't step in the water. He was jumping up in the water, so he had the theatrics. So he went in with the theatrics like a debate. Then Banks, as a street nigga from Atlanta, that's got the history that he has, that he's trying to shed and walk away from. This nigga was submerged in the elements of what you think a street nigga should be and would be and is. And he's trying to emerge from that to kind of straddling the fence to transforming into what we would say a media entertainment guy. But all of his friends still street niggas, and he still get phone call from the street niggas saying, man, why don't sit with that nigga? So he still got a little residue that bothers him. So let me stick to what I'm saying. Let me stick to what I'm saying. Follow me. So this street nigga, thoroughbred street nigga, done left the trap of Atlanta and came and sat on a visibly well-choreographed. It was a Nickelodeon type set that this street nigga's on. What do you mean?
Basically, he didn't have home court advantage. He didn't have the home court advantage. He on somebody else's platform, and somebody he paid you to be there. So he paid you to basically say, hey, and not even say nothing. Basically, to defend Atlanta. And upon you defending them, you kind of stepped on your own morals and principles, whether you know it or not. Because you even said that it ain't no loyalty in the street. So that should tell you something right there. If it ain't no loyalty, then oh man, this to me was a walk in the park for 6ix9ine. It was a walk in the park for 6ix9ine. All you gotta do is let him talk. Just let him talk, and then walk it back and walk him down. Obviously, walking him down.
Type shit. He lost with the colors. 6ix9ine got all the rainbow colors up there, nigga. With a big ass TV behind it that says facts. And he can put the technology and work it. He got the sound system. They made a